It is Monday, 18th November 2024. Good morning and welcome to THG News Today right here on THG Network. My name is Mervin Hanley. Now, today we will not do news. It will be commentary instead today. That's something that has been on my mind and heart for a while now. And I believe that it needs to be addressed. And I will get into that shortly. But before I do so, let me get into a programming note that as the year comes to a close, we want to share an important update regarding our YouTube's morning news right here on THG. Starting in December, we'll be wrapping up our YouTube broadcasts for the year. That means at the end of this year, November 30th, will be the last daily THG News Today until next year when we present new programming to you. But don't worry, we'll continue keep you informed throughout December via our WhatsApp broadcast system. And through this platform, you'll receive news updates in text as well as any important developments from across the islands. Of course, if there is breaking news that we feel that should be aired on this channel, then we will do so. If you're not already on our WhatsApp broadcast list, it's easy to join. Just send us a message 1-869-667-7443. That's 1-869-667-7443 and ask to be added to the broadcast list. Stay connected with us for the news you need directly on your phones. So now let's dive into this morning's commentary. The struggles across the Caribbean. Every day I go online, I tune into Caribbean radio stations or receive messages from across the region from some of you who are on my broadcast. I don't even know hundreds of you on my broadcast, thousands of you on my broadcast, actually, that I have absolutely no idea who you are. But many of you have the same common message almost on a daily basis. The struggles of life, how difficult it is to get by in your respective countries. And so this morning, what I'm about to talk about, it's not unique to one island. The frustration and hardship are widespread. And I don't understand some politicians across the Caribbean who can't hear the cries of their citizens and residents. The citizens are crying out for help, yet the silence from those in power on both sides of the political aisle, for some of them, the silence is deafening. What is it about politicians that changes once they take office? When they're in opposition, they have all the answers. They claim to care so deeply and know exactly how to solve every issue. But once they're in government, the promises evaporate. Calls go unanswered. Compassion fades, and the struggles of the people are ignored. For those living paycheck to paycheck, the betrayal feels personal. And it's heartbreaking to know that those you trusted with your vote are indifferent to your pain. The reality for single parents, let's talk about single parents, especially single mothers. Imagine earning $2,000 or less, but let's just use $2,000 a month. Trying to survive on this monthly. By the time you cover groceries, daycare, school supplies, school uniforms, utilities, that's water and electricity and the likes, transportation, insurance, and other expenses, you're broke the same day you're paid. And especially for women face impossible choices, single moms, single parent moms. It's either you go hungry or you compromise your values or take desperate measures just to provide for your family. And instead of compassion, many face judgment with people saying, "No one told you to have kids." This is not what they need to hear. What they need help, and they need it now. Governments must do better. Relief programs, affordable childcare, and support systems are not luxuries. They are necessities. And so the burden on families, and it's just not single parents, because I can talk about the head of households, particularly men. We are also under immense pressure, stressed over bills, family needs, and the weight of providing in an unforgiving economy. So women, sometimes we ask to give your partners grace. They carry these burdens silently, often internalizing the strain to protect our families. But the solution isn't just individual resilience. it's also systematic. And governments need to create opportunities for hardworking families by fostering economies where people can thrive, not just survive. Let me repeat that. You need to create an economy where people can thrive, not just survive. And a message to the politicians across the Caribbean. I want to say to you that people are hurting. What don't you understand about that? How is it that you can create plans that work to enrich yourselves, but fail to craft meaningful solutions for the people who elected you? How can an island progress when only 5% of its population benefits from prosperity? Empowerment shouldn't be a slogan, it should be action. And the power of the vote, and this is the frustrating and confusing part, and something I will never understand, that some of the same people who complain about the state of your country or your island, you go back to the polls and vote for the very leaders and politicians responsible for your struggles. Make it make sense. Help me understand that. It is time to break the cycle. This isn't about party loyalty or charisma. It's about common sense. Think critically about the future of your children, your community, and your quality of life. Here's what your vote should stand for. Your vote should stand for lower prices at the shops. Your vote should stand for affordable housing and affordable rent. Your vote should stand for a better standard of living. Your vote should stand for improved health care. Your vote should stand for proper infrastructure for roads, water, and electricity. Your vote should stand for higher paying jobs. Your vote should stand for a pathway out of poverty. Be selfish. Be selfish. Be selfish with your vote. Make it about building a better life for yourself and your family. And if your voice isn't heard on the streets, and if your voice isn't heard on social media, then let it roar at the ballot box. Now, we hold immense power in our hands, and people, the electorate, fail to understand that year after year, term after term. You are the bosses. You are the employers of these politicians. You are. The power lies with you. So use it. So today, Monday, let's recommit ourselves to fight for a brighter future for our islands and our people. So to all my brothers and sisters across the Caribbean and in the diaspora, may God continue to bless you and guide you toward progress, guide you toward prosperity, and guide you towards peace. No matter where you are at this time, the Caribbean people, they deserve better. You go out election after election and you put everything on the line to fight for these politicians. Some of them they do not even deserve fighting for because they don't even put in the work to get into office. But you continue to fight for these politicians. You put everything on the line, not just for you, but for your family. Because when they come, they victimize you because they remember your support for the other side or whatever the case may be. They victimize your family and it goes down the line. So that is why continue to demand better. And for those of you who are silent and you're afraid of the victimization, then fine. Go into the ballot box on election day, whenever that is in your country, and do what you have to do. But you don't have to continue to struggle. And you may say, well, politicians come in and they do the same thing. All of them, they chat the same language and their actions are the same. But you continue to make your voices heard through the ballot box until they get it right, until the country, your country gets it right. And that's what you have to do. But you cannot fall. You cannot bend to these politicians. You cannot. You just cannot. The future is in your hands. And as I said to you before, the power is in your hands. But I just hate to see, and it burns my heart. Every day on social media, every day in WhatsApp statuses, every day on Instagram, you name it. People are crying out. And you can't tell me that the politicians, they're not seeing these things. Where is the heart? Where is the compassion? Where is the love for people? Where is the empathy? Where is the call to action? Come on, man. Tomorrow morning, we'll be back with the news right here on THG Network. I wish that you have yourselves a wonderful, blessed, and productive day. My name is Mervin Hanley. God bless you. Sons have been serving the people of St. Martin for over 40 years, and the food and service get better and better. From early morning, customers flock to the bakery for their favorite sandwiches, cakes, pastries, you name it. First thing at mornings and last thing at afternoons, folks rush to Sons for simply the best. There are 2 locations, Colbay and on the Punfill. In Colbay, the opening hours are Monday to Friday from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. On Saturdays, 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. And on Sundays, 6:30 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. and 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Opening hours on the Punfill, Monday to Friday, 6:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturday and Sunday, 6:30 a.m. to 1 p.m. We also cater for weddings, parties, special events, whatever the occasion. It's Sons. Our staff, we are always happy to serve you. Call us today, the Colbay location, 721-544-2462. That's 721-544-2462. Or in Phillipsburg, 721-543-1059. That's 721-543-1059. It's Sons Bakery. We are here to serve you. Nevis, satisfy your sweet tooth at Feaser's, the cozy spot in Charlestown, known for its mouth-watering ice cream and dal puri. We are open Monday to Saturday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Come in and sample our patties, sandwiches, air-fried wings with fries, hot dogs, rotis, and now our famous smoothies, in all flavors of course. And don't forget to try the famous bus-up shut and saltfish. It's Feaser's, located at the entrance to the Cotton Ginnery Mall in Charlestown, Nevis. They're also available by phone, so place your order by calling 1-869-665-2458. Don't ask about the rest, just try the best.